Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'in ala umuri wa din wassalatu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ajma'in. Okay, good day everyone. Today I will try to uh, carry about something topic that's really important to the students' reading skill. Instead of a reading skill, when we learn about the English, English, or English for foreign language, especially, we always, as teacher, uh, know that reading skill is really important because reading is like a gate that open all the wind, open all the knowledge to us because from the readings we know everything. Just like the first ayah that Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam received from Allah. It say that on Surah Al-Alaq, the first ayah is Iqra. Iqra here means read. So we just need to read to know everything, whether it's contextual or non-textual. So here I will try to carry about the topic about the reading. It's something that still have correlate with the reading itself. It's about comprehend the reading material. Comprehending the reading is really important because by comprehend the reading, you can answer anything. You can understand about something new, especially in context. When the students need to read about some text, like a narrative text, recount, or descriptive text, they need to understand about its content. And for that reason, reading comprehension is really important. And now, what is the strategy, the real strategy in reading? There are a lot of strategies in reading, but here I will try to carry on about the reading strategies in comprehending the narrative text. As we know that narrative text deal with the story, whether it's fiction or non-fiction. For example, legend, myth, science fiction. You can draw the title like Batuta or Cinderella, Malin Kundang, or Kancil and the Krok and Buaya, and the other story. Here I will try to carry strategies that may help the student or the reader to understand more about narrative text. Here I will try with the first strategy. It's about story map. When you have a reading session or reading activity, thing that the teacher need to give to the student or student must have to deal with this is strategies. The strategies here, the first is visualizing. Visualizing here, it means that when the student read the narrative story, they need to imagine, they need to construct about what is the scans or the plot that come after, and try to make a like movie inside his brain. And after the student can visualizing about their readings material, the next strategy is have a story maps. When the student read the text, or after read the text, the teacher or the student need to have this story map will have the reader know more about the story that they read. The story map here, you can see here, is the first one is the title. The reader should input the story title here, like Maling Kundang or Kancil and Buaya. And after that, we go to the setting. What is the setting itself? Settings, it just seems like when the story happened or where the story happened. Just like once upon a time ago, a long time ago, or special setting here like on the lake, on the forest, on the sea, and etc. And then we go to the next table. We have a character table. Character here, it means that you need to insert the character inside the story that the student or reader have read. And after they can mention each character here, we go to the problem. What is the story problem itself? For example, if we go to about the problem inside of Maling Kundang story problems, you can easily state that Maling Kundang deal with the son that dishonor his mother. That's the problem. And after you can state the problems, we go to the important events. Important event here, it's something that can appear in like a main ideas for each paragraph. And each paragraph here have some several events that boil the story. So the student needs to find what is the main idea from each paragraph and state it here. After they can state all the main ideas here, we go to the next table here, the outcome. Or you can see about the outcome here is the result or the story, the ending of the story, or something that story wants. And after you have know the outcome or the ending of story, you go to the them. What is them here? The them here is about, for example, Malin Kundang. The theme of Malin Kundang is about honorables or etc. Oh, I think we need to make one table more. That's right. It is something that's really important in narrative text, the moral values. The moral values, it means that the student will try to uh, comprehend what is the author purpose, why they write down this narrative text. For example, in Malin Kundang story, the moral value is we need to honor our parents, especially our mother, because we we know that our mother is really honorable, really beautiful, because he sent you to this earth life to life, and they have a good thing that you need to honor your mother. And after the learner, the student or the reader fulfill this story map, it means that they can comprehend what is the story is about for for the session. It means that they can fulfill what is the settings, character, and the problem and important event of the story, its outcome, them of the story, and also the moral values. After we have know that the student have create their story map, now we go to the comprehension question. Comprehension question here is the session that will test your student or the reader comprehending about the story. According to the curriculum of 2013, it stated that we need to incorporate about the hard, high order thinking question inside of the story. So this is will be challenging to the student to think more about the story itself. So to make more comprehend the story, the teacher need put this hard. And after the student can answer the comprehend question, we go to the next section. What is the next section itself? Retelling. Retelling section here is the student need to retell the story based on their language or based on their ideas. It means that they will write down the same story in their perspective, because they have done to write down the story map. It means it's really easy. And the next activity is good discussion. Why we need to have a discussion instead of reading? To build up the learner or the student or the reader comprehending about the story. It's better have a discussion about it, because by this discussion, its reader will build up their understanding, because they have input from the other, and they can also give input to other reader or the student. And this strategy is a really simple one. The strategy is only for the narrative text. But if the teacher wants to make a story map about the other genre of the text, it's okay. It's deal with the teacher's knowledge and how the teacher construct the story map or the reader map or reading map to other genre of the text. So I would like to close this video, and one thing that we have learned today is why the way to comprehend the story. You need to, the first one is visualizing the story, creating story maps. Second, the third is doing the comprehension questions, and last is retelling story. This strategy that I think it's really simple to have done to the student or the reader, and I hope I can make the other strategy to the reader that can enhance student to have interest in reading. And thank you for your attention. I hope I can meet you again with other video, and thank you very much for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and give like. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Spasiba.